In a world where people divorce almost every day, or can I even say every second, it's hard to see couples who have been married for 60 years. But today, we have with us in the studio, welcome with me on this episode of Golden Couple, are octogenarian and a non-Nigerian who has been married for over 60 years, Pa S.K. and Mama C. Dada. We welcome you, sir and ma.
Yeah, welcome.
Inú wa dùn láti gbà yín lálejò nínú studio wa lénìí. Ẹ káàbọ̀ ma, ẹ káàbọ̀ sir.
Ẹ ṣé púpọ̀.
If I may ask, can we meet you?
My name is Samuel Adewale Dada.
Mama?
And this is Dada Comfort Adeshola.
So, how old are you now?
Well, you give a good man. You over 90, not over 90.
A month over 90. Congratulations, sir. That's not... It's a great one. Yes, sir. It's a great one. It's a good one. So, mommy, how old are you now?
I'm closer to 60. Just June 6, 1941. By June 6, I'll be
83. It's not a child play at all. You know, we have, as I've said before, there are octogenarians and non-octogenarians. So we have 90 and over 80. So it's not a small feat at all. So you know that what we're having, the people we're having in house today, they are really people you need to listen to as far as marriage is concerned. For someone to have been married for 57 years, it's not a child's play. How did you know? All the years, Mama Shepard, really think she really.
Yeah, in those days, we have a group of boys, having some, the Christmas period. So during the Christmas, we always meet together, go to dance, and some other things. And then we have friends. In fact, I knew my wife to my younger sister. We sign on our friends. We are together, coming there. Then I talk to her that I got your friend. It's all right. But we have a lot of, girls outside, right? Get together. And that my sister is very, very tall. Then I discussed with her, are you sure it's all right? It's all right. And I started going. I have a where she, she's schooling. Meet together. Well, the first time I saw her, so lovely. We played, I didn't say anything. But after some time, I promised her I will write. In those days, where we meet. So, when I get back to work, I write. I posting over this and thing. Then there was that literature book I read part. Then I just said package is good. Then I started the way I saw request of feel impressed. Except she replied. Then we started, and the journey started. In those days, when you write a girlfriend and he replies, you're happy. You feed you keep the envelope, everything. Then you reply again, and then you do some books. That's how we started. And there are some ladies there, and I was moving around. We normally go to this, dance at the union. This, Havana dance. So that's in the 1960s. Very, very popular. So the following, year, I, arranged that we have to go to them. And how to prepare them. That's how we started. I mean, we were going like that. We were having so many girlfriends. Okay? So We promise a lot of that friends. We will take them. If you want the life that we take, we will prepare for you for the evil. All along, as God will have it. After studying the way she behaves, I feel that satisfied. That's how we get married in the 67.
67. Now,
By then, we have won this thing. We were, all of us are teachers. All of us are friends. We prepare teachers to marry. We had, the nurses and doctors and normal dating, but we prepare teachers. Because what they live, they are teaching that, this thing, they come back home. But nurses, they are not all of the movement of nurses. So that is just a dimension. So it's a teacher. So that is just one of the qualifications that I really get my criteria. If you want to go to that, you want to compare the present situation and those days, there's a lot of that. One, there's no more home training. Which was actually very present in those days. Home training, most of the home trainings, they are embedded in the school, the subject, like a scripture, like normal training in the school. Some subjects are in the school that actually take the lives of this thing, but they are no longer there. But right now, in the school, they are disciplined by teachers. And when you want to you see them disciplined, see them, they don't do those things that you're not allowed to do. You take instructions. So those periods when you get to their thought reality, they want to look at you, you, ask for you, from where do you come from? So they ask for your blessing. And you will sit down in their presence, meet them, and where you are going, it's not to follow you. Oh Lord, these are just the training. Nowadays, to see a more, so
we can say the values have been eroded.
valid, not even eroded, it's ordinary ban. More really.
So, grandma, mo fẹ́ bèrè lọ́wọ́ yín, kí lẹ rí lára dáàdì ìgbà ìfẹ́ pépè òkè tẹ́lẹ̀ jọ rìnrìn ìgbéyàwó papọ̀ ni? Because at least as beautiful as we are, mo ń wo picture kan bí báyìí nìkan, I was like, yes, ẹ wo now, ẹ wo mọ́. Eléyìí mo rí yẹn náà, the difference, the beauty, and even so now, at over 80, the beauty is still there. Now, kí lẹ rí ńgbà yẹn tó fi jẹ́ pé àyè náà pé èmi àti ẹsẹ̀ máa lè jọ rìnrìn àjò yìí tẹ̀lé ìgbà fún wọn gbà yẹn, and this is over 50 years, 57 years, and you're still going strong with children, grandchildren, and all. Kí ni rí lára àwọn gbà yẹn yàtọ̀ sáwọn ọkùnrin tó kù?
Mo fẹ́ lọ sẹ́yìn díẹ̀
Submarine.
kí n tó dá àwọn questions yìí. Láyé àtijọ́, àwọn òbí, most especially the mother, wọ́n máa dàgbà ẹni pé tí èèyàn bá fi ara kọ ọkùnrin báyìí, tàbí èèyàn bọ́kùnrin sọ̀rọ̀, wọ́n ti máa wọ́ọ̀nù ìlú rẹ̀ pé má bọ́kùnrin sọ̀rọ̀, má ṣe nǹkan kan. So training tó wà láti ilé yẹn, èèyàn máa fẹ́ keep ẹ̀ nítorí pé virginity in those days very very important. Wọ́n tí ọmọ bá lọ sí boarding now, àwọn òbí ò mọ̀ wípé ẹ̀kọ́ tí wọ́n kọ́ wọn nílé pàápàá má ṣe má tọ̀ má tì tẹ́ bá dé boarding house á wà pẹ̀lú oríṣiríṣi ẹ̀ máa. I was in an Anglican girls' modern school in 1958. A máa ní outing day once a month. Ẹni tó bá fẹ́ lọ ra nǹkan kó tó padà, on time tá a gbọ́dọ̀ padà sí school. wọ́n torí creativity àti oríṣiríṣi. Instead ká lọ ra nǹkan yẹn, oníkálukú ibi tí boyfriend ẹ̀ bá wà tàbí o fẹ́ lọ kí ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀, you can go out of the town, which I did. From Ife, I traveled to Ibadan during outing day to meet a friend, which is one of our sisters. Yet, there was no much discussion, but he told me that he would write me. When we got to the school, one of the literature books we were reading titled Practice is More. So in that letter, he wrote, Practice is More. And I knew what that means. That means he was interested in me. Besides, the case is with somebody.
Okay.
That is the title of
The
that.
actor of the book. Or party took in that year to woo ladies. That's it. So the title of the book was Party. That means Ayade is willing to travel as a wife. I love and
Sorry, Grandma. So, Grandpa, that was the scope then. Scope kẹ̀kẹ́ gbé mọ́mí wọlé ni.
Àti bó ti rí ẹ lọ tí o bá ìgbà yẹ kí ó yẹ kí o bá ní girlfriend. Ẹjọ́ máa ń tí ẹ bá wà láàrin àwọn àjọ máa sọ pé ó ní àwọn girlfriend tí a lè sá ọ̀. Àrí àwọn kan tó jẹ́ pé general tó jẹ́ pé ní ṣùgbọ́n òun wà ní lè sá ọ̀ báyìí kí a máa ń lè wúlò. Òun yìí dákì gbọ́sọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ mi jù bẹ́ẹ̀.
All right, ma.
so we started with the parents will not know. Initially, nobody will know except the parents. When we are coming, we were 3 that we left Siberia. And when we go to the garage, he said, anybody who comes early to the garage should wait for others. So the 3 of us just went. And when we came back, it was late. We entered the bus, not knowing that one of our teachers was in the bus. We were listening, we talking about our boyfriend or something. So when we got quiet, the teacher said, who gave me? Mr. David, that is my grandson. He said that I was speaking like this. The woman said, everybody in the bus. This is what they are talking. These children are from Sunday School of Ifel, and this is Ibadan. Look at them here. You are not, you are talking to. That's what you do, what you want to do. But the boy is there. They are like, leave them now. Maybe they are going back to the school. Why are you looking there for them? I personally, I wasn't happy. The teacher said that the 2 of us, he didn't bother, but me, I did it. Keep it quiet in the school. So you can do this. So when we got back to the house, we are suspended. Want to go to the classroom. Give us something to reach the school. We will not share that it didn't stop me from having the conflict. That's where we started. I'm having it. One friend in business. Don't see that. You should allow the parents to see you living together, even a neighbor coming see the 2 of you, and the person knows one of us. Most especially the care and slap that person. It's not the mother, but because we know we, and maybe we are living like the same state, you should, hey, this is what we are doing, and slap me and drag me from that place. So that was the nothing. And you don't face years before. Ladies they are not as thoughtless as we are having present. So we can have 4 boyfriends, just boyfriend, not no attachment at all. You can have 4, you can just be liking 30 to yes. Until maybe you decide, you not even decide. If you come from a poor home, like my spare, we have gang that, I would not like to marry somebody who's rich. I won't like to marry somebody who's everybody will be calm. Because when I get to, you sitting me, because I would have loved to have to start with somebody who starts to do that. So, for something I observe, all those girls that came from Lagos, from Ibadan, from Ondo, they are very civilized in the sense of meeting with boyfriend, going out from the body now, and sleep outside. 50 and talking about 50. Sleeping outside in this. The husbands, most of them got married to. They were treated fairly. And that what we expect that those ladies that class these other people, the men that married them, they should be that treated them with love, with affection, with all this. We that is say, what was married poor person that is hard together, that will not do this. Most of the men, they will be the one that sit down, talk when I talk in talk. They treat you, they are the dead, as if you are today. Whereas the man is the head, the wife is the leg. That the leg, the head first thing. That the leg benefit.
So majorly we can say what the attraction is the fact that you're ready to build together and you understand that it's not about the love, but someone that is able to build together in love, and then you will understand yourself and understand that. Thank you so much, man. And for our viewers, I would say I picked a lot of things from what Mia said. Daddy talked about the fact that Grandpa was saying in the world today, value, I said it's been eroded, but he said no, like that one, and Grandma said something too. For a lot of persons, you're looking for ready-made, but truth is, building together with someone that you understand yourself might be the best thing for a lot of people. So instead of looking for someone that is ready-made, if you're a single person out there, why not look for someone that you can build together and you walk the journey of marriage together? And that will take me to our next question. And the next question is to Grandpa. Now, can you say in these 57 years of being with Mama, you have never quarreled? No issues at all. It's been all rosy, it's been beautiful, it's been sweet. Has it been like that?
It's not possible. There are differences. But differences are the one that are actually, like you said, what actually makes, all together is perseverance, painstaking, patience, understanding. Despite the understanding, we see our differences. But when you know definitely well, you are together. So, because there is no other question you would say that will not be the same thing. So, in the marriage, patience. Women can talk more than men. When she talks, well, I may be annoyed, but once he's talking, I don't talk any longer. When I don't talk, after a few minutes, when you see that I don't talk again, don't you talk. That's the even the tongue and the mouth, there is a difference. So it's not possible for all that years. We have differences, but we understand. And, we don't take our bike outside. It's between us.
Okay, so there is this statistic that people have been, you go online, you see a lot of statistics about marriage, and they will say the first 5 years of marriage, are always very, very challenging. And even for a lot of persons, it's that first, if they can scale through the first 5 years and they did not, go their separate ways, then you'll be sure that they could, go along the path of marriage. What were the challenges you had while at that age of 10 years downward in your marriage that you think, younger couples now can learn from and they'll be able to, go through as well and things will work for them?
See, your future is decided by your daily action. What you do daily will decide your future. I was brought up in a disciplined home, hardworking. When we married, we have we have a target. It's a teacher. I'm a what kind of company. You understand, we go, come back. We have a table. We have a people. We have expenses, pretty not. So there is no taking of another thing. You are working, trying to make things meet and gradually days goes. 1 day, 2 days, you don't know. That is how long. Later, you are having one issue, second issue, some doubt, we are looking at how we can just do some other things. We are trying. It's such a time when I have to decide that I have to leave my job because the expenses were actually not a commercial with what we are earning. The earning is just coming too small, so I have to look for something else. There wasn't any there may be some challenges there is from my opinion, but no, really indeed. The first 10 years, no problem. She understands me. If I say do this, it doesn't go after me. When you tell somebody don't do it, I don't do it. There's nothing wrong with it. So I want to do so much. Even at now, Joe, she may just say, some other this thing that we are old, we have some different people, but they will still have the third person. That is the same, to the sexes. Not minding, as I'm still old now, it still be after me. After my distance, so it's adjusted the thing. But what I think stays us together is the understanding.
Powerful, that's beautiful. I think I could pick something, and you said that is mutual respect for each other.
Yeah.
And I think she was saying that it's not like someone seeing himself as I am the superior now and she's here. But you have the mutual respect. Even at 57, like your friend, you still look after each other. Like now, all the children are out of here.
Yeah.
They've gotten married. So definitely you have to look after yourself. So the mutual respect in understanding you add while, building. You still add for each other till now. I don't know if you would like to add anything. Going off, but maybe, that you could see that Daddy did not see. And it's part of the things that has really helped both of you to still stay together till now.
You are asking me, kilo gbé wa dúró, taking truthfulness, patience, and some other things. Ẹni tí wọ́n ti kọ́ láti ilé, two marriages cannot be the same. Even twins that are born the same day, you see two life differences in them. Not to talk of different background. In my days, till I got married, I didn't see why disobeying the husband or fighting the husband. If you ever do that, you'll be throughout. So I've never seen folks. I've never visited folks that see that. I count that is a normal thing. that the couple should. So that one has embedded in me. It will reflect from my behavior. That is number one. At times when you see couples, when they get married, early, maybe the beginning, some in-laws, most especially the mother-in-law, if you observe that your husband and the mother, you are very knitted together, this is natural in everybody, in the homes. There may be a child that you trusted, you behave well, that not that you think that I'm going to love this person. The behavior of that person will make you love him. If you notice that the mother loves the son and the son the same way, the best thing to make you comfort that situation is to love that mother like the husband loves you and like the mother loves the husband. If you go down, you love that mother, you accept the mother as your mother, the mother will just like that woman. That is the key to secure your home. So that one sank me. I will never report to my mother-in-law, to my husband. At times, if she is reported me to him, he knows what I can do. You don't get it. At times, yes. Anytime there is misunderstanding or this, I will never say sorry. The two of us just need that, like that. I will need that sorry after that. So later she doesn't. She's not more alert. She just reports it. That is how that situation was seen. Then when he's talking to the children, or loving them, or disciplining them, I will not say don't do it. You go the same way. You have the same talking. Okay. Even if I know that it is getting too much, I know the person that I will talk to. I will say, those are the few things I know. Some people you know more than me, more experience, that can see why, what makes a thing to be here. To make you think that.
Thank you so much, Grandma. That is fantastic. I would love to, for our viewers, I just want to pick the key points for them. When Grandpa was talking, he talked about finance, how things were during the first 10 years. They both understood that, oh, this is what we are earning, this is how things will go, we have children. And so they were able to come together, and they managed what they had. They had to resign, do more things to keep the home running while she was doing what she could do at that point. Now, let me leave this one I put up because I was still going to ask you about your mother-in-law, but you went into it yourself, so ask some questions. Then Grandma talked about patience. Easy does it. And you see the way she explained the patience thing. You don't think you are, superior. Patient. Be patient with yourselves. Understand each other. When you understand yourselves, no third party will be able to come into your mind. That was the case where she was talking about the issue of the mother-in-law, because the two of them have that mutual respect, the mutual understanding. Even at the point, the mother-in-law understood that it's like, so she wasn't even telling Grandpa anything again because they were together and they know how to go to her to say, we are sorry together. And another thing I want you to pick, you said, while probably they had issues and she had talked and talked and talked, she didn't want to, say I'm sorry, which I think more food than no. What she said she did then, I think people usually say it's men that do these things. Like they don't want to say I'm sorry and they will be using Danko to do the sorry. And that was what he will be doing. But because of the understanding they had, Papa will be able to say, okay, go down and put your father once, so he will draw her closer. And then they were able to, settle a lot of things. Another one is upbringing and values. If you see, values have been occurring, several times around, they've talked about value. And this one I want to talk about is the fact that whenever he was disciplining their children, she was never opposed to whatever he was doing. You need to understand that in parenting, these two together, there was no disparity. Or even if he probably was doing too much, she was still there to say, oh, I know when we get to our own cocoon, we'll talk. Now that brings me back to the issue of mother-in-law. Though you have said some things now, but I want you to expatiate on some. Now, if you see these days, it's there. Even Pastor Bisi Adewale has a book titled Wives versus Mother-in-Law. When will the battle cease? We all know that a lot of ladies now even go into marriage with the battle that and they are not ready to really succumb to things. They're not ready to respect their mother-in-law. They're not ready to, give in to a lot of things. And now you've said you said a lot of things. And I still want you to ask. Now, I'm not really asking you to re-explain again, but ma'am, what do you think we can do with the crop of ladies we have now who are not ready to be patient, who are not even ready? Some are even coming into the marriage with the mindset of, if the mother-in-law will not allow me, they are not, they're not just ready to accommodate anybody. What advice would you want to give them?
Ẹni tí kò bá ti lu ẹ̀jẹ̀ rẹ̀ síta. Tàbí mo lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ kan kò ń sọ nǹkan míì tí ọ̀rẹ́ tó ń gbà nínú ilé mi ó ju èyí tí ẹni yẹn sọ fún mi. Síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ mi ò ní sọ fún ọ wípé àwa náà àkúrò ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ jẹ́kí àṣẹ ó lè gbà yẹn ṣá ó dẹ ó ṣe báyìí ìyẹn á ti rò pé lóòótọ́ ni. Ẹni tí ò sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ fún ẹnì kankan ta even family tiẹ̀ obìnrin ló ní ilé kì í ṣọkùnrin. Bí obìnrin yẹn bá ṣe fẹ́ kí ilé òun rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò ṣe dì í. Tó bá fẹ́ kí ilé yẹn túká ó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Tó bá fẹ́ kó má túká ó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Tó bá ní o fẹ́ kọ́ kí èèyàn o mọ̀ bí ilé tẹnu rẹ̀ ṣe rí o rí láti kọ́ kí ẹnikẹ́ni dára dúró bí wọ́n bá ṣe pè mí wọ́n bá ṣe pè mí láti kọ́. Kò sí kó má rí something you're very good with your in-law and good side from the wife. Pick the good ones, forget the bad ones. Mi ò mọ̀ títí dìsí mi ò mọ̀ bí wọ́n ṣe ń gbé ọmọ kì í kókó. Nítorí àti ṣé mi ò ní nǹkan mi ìlọ máa ṣe ni kí ìlọ máa ṣe ní ètò ẹni tí bẹ́ẹ̀ gbà tó máa wọ̀n ó dẹ̀ máa gbé pọ̀n. Tó bá ṣe tán ó lè sọ pé kí ló fẹ́ yà lọ́jà ò nígbà náà màmá tí mo gbé ọkọ wá màmá òjò ká ara ẹ̀ má dẹ̀ kọ́ adọ́jà a máa fi èèyàn ara wáyé sí i. Whereas my own mother tàbá ti gbé kọ̀túnù a máa jà. Omi wọlé láti gbé ọmọ tó bá sọ pé ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ lè wá gbé ọmọ yẹn ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ ń gbọ́ a ní ṣe kí wá sílẹ̀kùn mọ́ wà tọkọ ẹ lórí bó bá wù ẹ̀ sí wà dẹ̀ gbọ́ ọmọ jáde àsọ̀bọ̀. Tó bá fẹ́ wù ẹ̀ fọ́ ọmọ èmi máa gbómi kaná tí máa gbé kígbèkí sílẹ̀ tí tó bá ṣe káàkiri pé palẹ̀ mọ́ ọ màmá ọkọ mi máa palẹ̀ mọ́ inú mo máa palẹ̀ mọ́ wọ́n lè gbọ́ ọmọ yẹn dání báyìí wọ́n máa fi báyìí màmá mi ò ní sùn bó sùn ní pẹ́ẹ́nu gbẹ́nu ẹ̀.
Thank you so much, Grandma. This is what we call learning from the well of wisdom of elderly people. You can imagine. So, as a lady, the house belongs to you. So, whatever you want in your home is what you should put in that home. And concerning the issue of you and your mother-in-law, you're not perfect. Don't expect your mother-in-law to be perfect. Now, Grandma says something which is very, very pivotal for me, which is the facts and the truth that as much as there are bad sides to your mother-in-law, there are a lot of good things she's doing. Why not look at the good side? Pick those good sides, celebrate good side, appreciate the good side, embrace those good sides, and make those good sides things you really, hammer on instead of the negative side. And if you're doing that, you'll be able to enjoy her. It's not every time you're only picking on the bad ones. Try to pick on the good side. Once again, thank you so much, Mama. Now, I want to go to a particular question. Because of what you said about the apology thing, between the two of you, whenever there are issues, who apologizes first?
Actually, I'm not apologize. Ọkùnrin bá ti ṣe nǹkan yẹn tó ti rí pé ó ti sú mi ó máa kà nínú ọ̀dà àṣọgbó yìí tó bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ níbi mi máa bọ́ lójú ń bá jáde lórí ó yẹ apology ti ẹ̀sán ìtàsí
But does he apologize?
lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ fún tó bá apologize ni ìyẹn afẹ́kẹ́ tí èmi bá ti apologize you don't come back to what you are kó tó ṣe yẹn mọ́ then I be able to forgive and forget but when you repeat what you have done to make me be annoyed and you repeat it and you move on.
So what is forgiveness now?
Not a good behavior when you forgive you forget that's it the Bible says. But nítorí pé to apologize to me personally to apologize okay I forgive and you come back to do the same thing later and you realize you wrong.
While you were still younger in your marriage, how do you go to unwind? What was the form of intimacy? How do you, like you saying we take ourselves out, we eat out and all those things? How do you form of intimacy? So was it dancing or what? Do you usually, the two of you that, all common lines, like when you do, it's your own way of unwinding together, that it should be your happy place together. Ẹ máa jọ rẹ́rìn-ín, ẹ máa ṣubú lára yín, ẹ máa ṣe oríṣiríṣi, bí péré sẹ́yìn náà ṣì wà ń bẹ̀. So what are those things you will do?
Ìwé èkó láyé ìtújọ́ láti dé títí tí ẹ máa fi wá ẹ̀ ìwọ́n máa rìn gbogbo wútẹ̀lì dáǹsì bọ́ọ̀lù dáǹsì a lè jáde ní wheelchair láìsí máa bọ̀ ní fáyà tí wàá pọ́n láì bọ́ọ̀lù èmi ò láì bọ́ọ̀lù ṣùgbọ́n àjọ máa lọ ni bó bá ṣe ń gbẹ́sẹ̀ bó bá ṣe ń gbọ́wọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo máa ṣe báyìí fọ́ọ̀nù náà ni mo wà bẹ́ẹ̀ ní jókòó so tó bá lọ pẹ́ńtọ̀ tí bá ń lọ àjọ máa lọ ni ibi iṣẹ́ nìkan láti ń jọ lọ ṣùgbọ́n kọ̀ọ̀kan wà ní ẹ̀ pé tẹ́mi bá ti rí obìnrin yìí o mo lè má jà o mo lè má bá obìnrin yẹn jà mo lè má ṣe o ṣùgbọ́n àbí mi mo máa rí lójú mi mo máa ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ but later a kúrò gbé nítorí pé mi ò bá èèyàn jà rí face to face take jà rí for that shit to 7 years. I respect everybody, I greet everybody, pẹ̀lú ìtẹríba kì í ṣe pé mo gbéraga kì í ṣe pé mo lówó jù wọ́n lọ ṣùgbọ́n ẹni bá lọ síbi tí kò lọ wá fi nǹkan tí ò lọ ní tí ò ṣẹlẹ̀ ní tí ṣẹlẹ̀ lójú ẹ̀yìn àpèkú ṣé bó wà níbẹ̀ ìyá àìdè wọ́n. So closeness yẹn ó wà except tí àwọn obìnrin bá fẹ́ ṣe bóyá tuntun lẹ́lẹ́tò fún wọn fẹ́ ṣe àwọn nǹkan kan tó jẹ́ kọ́níkọ́ní wọ́n lè máa open up tiẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ ti mú pé 99.9 wọn ló ṣe rí nìyẹn. Exactly to make yourself happy.
Thank you so much, ma. So, Grandpa, and let me ask this question, ma, sir. So, now you have children, grandchildren, they are not even with you. Are you still active in their life? Or how, people say parenting is even at 12 days, you still parent your children, you don't just feed them. So, how are you doing that for your children now?
Ṣé ìsinmi tí níwèé ó ń bèrè lẹ́ẹ̀kan tí ò tí ì lè ánsá ẹ̀ pé báyà ẹjọ́ ń ṣe jáde àbí ẹ lọ sí kinní kan yóò bọ́yà lọ sí eateries àwọn kan kò sí láyé ẹjọ́ yẹn kò dẹ̀ mí pé o fẹ́ràn ìyàwó ẹ the training tí ẹ pé ènìyàn máa rí I come from a monogamy from a polygamous house bàbá mi ní àwọn ìyàwó púpọ̀ jù mo ti rí gbogbo ìwà wọn tí ó wà tó máa lè yí wọn kò dẹ̀ sí pé kò fẹ́ràn wọn ọmọ kò sí pé ìgbẹ̀ ní ẹgbẹ́ ó jókòó pé kí ní ẹ̀kọ́ kò sí pẹ̀ka ẹ lè jọ jókòó ẹ lè jọ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ lè jọ ṣe báyìí ẹ lè jọ ṣùgbọ́n ayé arábàṣì yóò sí pé ìgbẹ̀ ní ẹgbẹ́ jókòó tàbí lọ sí nìkan ẹ lọ jẹ ilé ìtàn ìgbẹ́ báyìí tó jẹ́ pé ẹlòmíràn ní kò pọ̀ ọbẹ̀ ilé nígbà náà ẹ máa lọ jẹ oníta tó jẹ́ pé ẹgbẹ́ mọ̀bí general health ìyẹn ò sí so ìgbà tí a marry the same thing náà tí a bọ̀ àti mọ̀ pé family the normal standard life ni pé ìyàwó ẹ wà lọ́dọ̀ ẹ o máa wo oúnjẹ sílé lọ láti wo oúnjẹ ẹ láti jẹun ẹ láti ṣe regular your normal duty ẹ bímọ o láti sanwó ọmọ ẹ o lọ iléèwé gbogbo tó bá need wọ ló máa wọ iṣẹ́ ẹ nìyẹn òun náà dẹ̀ iṣẹ́ tiẹ̀ bó ṣe ń lọ nìyẹn títí gbogbo ọmọ yẹn dẹ̀ wà what alright my students are very dear to me ọmọ yẹn láti lọ ilé ìwé ni òun náà gan tó jẹ́ tíṣà ibi tí mi ò òun tó jẹ́ tíṣà tí mi ò ti èrò tí àwọn tí eré báyìí o wọ́n ti enter báyìí wọ́n ti báyìí ráta o every one of them máa gbogbo kìíní ẹ̀ pé oníkálukú wọn tó fi lọ sí gbogbo ibi tí wọ́n lọ yẹ títí oníkálukú bẹ́ẹ̀ kì í lọ kó lọ láyé tiẹ̀ wọ́n kò sí pé wọ́n by my nature of yìí ló gbọ́ ọ̀pá kí n bá jẹ́ lọ́wọ́ máa fẹ́ dé I work for a trading company tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n máa dùn ẹ́ ló máa ṣe to the last the energy that's UAC and in fact wọ́n ti jẹ́ auditor o máa rògbò so many things gbogbo throughout Nigeria máa lọ bẹ́sẹ̀ o gbogbo all the time yẹn ó ṣe wà yẹn àwọn ọmọ mi all the time bó dé kọ́líkọ́ dẹ̀ ṣe ń lọ but training oníkálukú wọn ní discipline ọmọ bí mo rí kí mo neatness everything wá gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ́ọ́ ṣe ní o gbọ́dọ̀ jáde ọba lọ báyìí bá ti di ní kind báyìí not any kind ìwò lè wọlé so only kind oníkálukú wọn dẹ̀ ti mọ yẹn wọ́n dẹ̀ rí though you see when they go out they miss other people but when they come in they try to to compare whether what they have outside the superior to what they have inside so oníkálukú wọn títí tí everyday bí tí àwọn wà tó oníkálukú bẹ́ẹ̀ wà títí oníkálukú wọn dẹ̀ fi.
Thank you so much, sir. Now, on a final note, I would love Frank Gamaki, what would be your advice to couples? Like I said, we see what is happening, not just in Nigeria, everything world over. It's like people are not ready to stay in their marriages again. Like any little thing, I'll pack my things. So everybody thinks they can just stay. What would be your advice to the young couples on how to build their home to make things work for them?
Gbogbo ilé ìnáwó tó wà ní ẹgbẹ́ gbogbo ibi tó hàn yánà o. Ìṣègbọ́n sọ̀tọ̀. Gbogbo ọjọ́ tó fẹ́ kọ́lé tó fẹ́ ra mọ́tò. Àwọn ìyàwó ẹ̀, àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀, àwọn extended family ìkẹ̀kọ́ ní kéèkì tó bá ní ẹ̀kọ́ kan nínú àpọ̀lẹ̀ kan. Ìníwèé sí. Obìnrin ó gbọ́dọ̀ níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ iṣẹ́ kì í pa àwọn èèyàn máa fún èèyàn ga wọn ó ṣe é ṣe kó wípé èèyàn lọ́jọ́ alẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n kì í báyìí tí o bá dúró pé ilé nìdí kì í ẹ̀yà pè tó bá ní parents day tàbí mothers day máa sọ fáwọn obìnrin wípé mo kéré ẹ̀yin obìnrin kan dúró dìde mo rí nínú ilé mo rí ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin kan pẹ̀lú tówẹ̀ ní 10 o'clock ó dalẹ̀ péyàn tó sùn ọ̀lẹ ló sùn sílẹ̀ tí ẹ bá jẹ́ bricklayer tí mo bá gbéṣẹ́ fún yín gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ̀ bá ẹni kan bá fún iṣẹ́ lọ sójú ọmọ òun bẹ́ẹ̀ kí ẹ mọ bí food on the table tó ọyún obìnrin kò pọn dandan wípé kẹta ẹni dìgírì kẹ́ní kíní kankan ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ kẹ́ ń ra àrùn díẹ̀ kẹ́ ra kíní kan díẹ̀ àwọn bẹ́ńdà sílẹ̀ tó wà tó máa rà ní second hand oríṣiríṣi fún àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ wọ́n kó fi sínú fridge ó máa dàbí ẹni kó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ yọ ní London kínní ni ọmọ ẹ̀ ó máa dúró dáadáa ó máa sweet owó ìgbẹ́kì yìí wò tó bá jẹ́ pé iṣẹ́ ló fẹ́ kọ́ tó jẹ́ married kò léètò kọ́ iṣẹ́ o gbọ́dọ̀ ràn ọkọ ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ìgbébí kéré sọ̀pọ̀ ẹ̀ tí o bá lè ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ wá máa sọ pé ní àárẹ̀ kàná I don't want to do that you must be able to contribute láti ràn ọkọ ẹ̀ lọ. My husband such a person tó jẹ́ pé responsibility tiẹ̀ as a man kò fẹ́ kó bóyá kúkú ṣe gbé ọmọ lọ sí school mi ò ní sọ pé mo rí owó báyìí lọ tó bá pẹ́ sanwó mo lè lọ san kíkẹ́ tó bá sì fi ọkùnrin náà lò ṣùgbọ́n kí wọ́n sọ pé àwọn ọmọ yìí ń gbé tọ́ wọn ní school yẹn láì tí wọ́n bá ń lọ àti tó lọ sí yunifásitì oúnjẹ tó máa jẹ ìwọ́n lè wà máa ti ṣe agbógbó nǹkan tó máa mú lọ màá lè dá mi mo bá ní ìdí aṣọ mo bá ti bá lè ṣe. So obìnrin gbọ́dọ̀ láàpẹ́ kó o níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ bó bá dẹ̀ jẹ́ ìwé ni fẹ́ kà kó ká débi tó lérè tó mo advice ìgbìmọ̀ èmi advice ọkùnrin wípé kán má gbogbo ẹ̀ tó pé àwọn làwọn máa wà lórí. Òbí sẹ́ẹ̀tì tó jẹ́ pé obìnrin míì níta àwọn obìnrin míì wà níta tí wọ́n fẹ́ wọlé tán níbi wọlé tí wọ́n dẹ̀ lówó wọ́n rẹ́dì láti ná owó yẹn bí i tiẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n ná owó yẹn kò lè lásán ó ní nǹkan tí wọ́n máa gbà lọ́wọ́ wọn tí èso nípa mi tó kí ìbòmù ojú ló yàtọ̀ ìtòtò mẹ́lẹ́ tó wù bí ìlú kò sí yàtọ̀ lọ.
Okay, thank you so much, ma. Now, kí dáàdì tó fún wa ní advice fún wọn mi sọ nǹkan kan sí and I think I want to say. Ẹ sọ pé bákan náà lójú ṣe rí nǹkan tá à ń ṣe nu yàrá ló jẹ́ dùpẹ́. Náà ẹ̀yin àti dáàdì báyìí báwo ni àgbà ti dé so how is the intimacy right now? Mo ti fẹ́ bi dáàdì gan lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé what is kí love language wọn tàbí bá ti lè ṣe fún wọn báyìí wọ́n á pé ní àtọ̀gbò sí kí n lálẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn kó máa wà lórí tèmi. Yeah. Daddy, my answer to yes. Because we're the one that you said something now, that's why.
Ìwà ẹni tí kò láṣú ni ìrírí tẹ́lẹ̀ rẹ̀ tó wà lọ́kàn rẹ̀. Láyé àtijọ́, obìnrin kì í béèrè fún sex. Ọkùnrin ló máa sọ. Ṣùgbọ́n sìn ẹnikẹ́ni ló lè mú wá. Ṣùgbọ́n ní tèmi ó sì wà nínú mi wípé àwọn ọkùnrin kì í gbó kò sí bí ààrẹ òṣèré dìde kò kàn lè wà active bíi ti tẹ́lẹ̀ rẹ̀ kò ní ìpè wádìí ìbùkátà kó má wáyé rárá so bó ṣe dàgbà yìí 90 years old bọ́ọ̀rùn bá fẹ́ ká mú kúrò bí àbá ṣe kankan sí kó má ṣiṣẹ́ ní obìnrin ìbámu kó sílẹ̀ kó má ṣe é ṣe mọ́ gbọ́ ọlọ́run ò fi síbẹ̀ wọ́n fún mi ní.
But as much as the body can take, we still enjoy ourselves. So can you hear? So I don't know your excuse if you are still younger and say, no. At 83 and 90, that is like only 90 and a month, and they are still enjoying themselves. See the intimacy, see the way they are both flowing. I don't know your excuse. So Daddy, get off from advice. What is that? I've asked the question. What is mommy's love like that? Àti bá ti lè ṣe fún mo báyìí pé nǹkan yìí máa mú like you're feeling a love tank and down.
Tó bá ti wà bí eléyìí yan kò gbọ́dọ̀ má sówó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ lówó tó máa kì í ṣe owó púpọ̀ jù ó ṣàdúrà lówó tó máa ná ni ọ̀ tí ò bá ná máa ti rí ìdí ẹ̀ tí ò bá ti rí bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ò bá ní èmi tí ń bá ní màá ní ó wà happy kò ń ṣe the type the sententious type ẹni tí ò tiẹ̀ ń jáde tí ò ń lọ ń lo àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ máa accuse ẹ̀ pé kò ń béèrè wọn because kò ń mú ó máa jókòó ti dá nílò it's not the wayward type. So ohun tí mo sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ni pé the background training of the olden days ó ní lasting effect. We are more or less perhaps at the last lamb of that particular training. See, not nowadays. In the olden days ọmọ máa wà nílé òbí ẹ̀ kò gbọ́dọ̀ lóun jáde lọ anywhere àwọn máa mọ ibi tó lọ. Nowadays àwọn ọmọ tó lọ nowadays tó jáde nílé tí báwo tí ìyá ọmọ tí ò mọ ibi tó lọ tó bá mú nǹkan wálé ìyá ẹ̀ ò mọ ohun tó bá yá ó ní right láti mú wálé kò ní right láti mú wálé gbogbo àwọn manners yẹn ò sí mọ́. In the olden days tó jẹ́ pé àwà tó o bá jáde ò lè mú nǹkan tí ò lè tiẹ̀ wálé ohun tí ò ní strength tí ń lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ where do you get it no matter your age. So in our days ibi gan nígbà tí a ti di kájọkùnrin láàyè tí a mọ̀ ibi up to about 40-50 years tí o bá lọ ń kọ́lé wọn bèrè ibi tó lówó. In those days ibo lóró in 40 years where do you get the money to build house. O tí ẹ lè nù tí o bá ṣe tí o bá ní o fẹ́ build yẹn you build a house maybe through your father or your grandfather tó máa kọ fún ẹ tó lè máa bẹ tó. But nowadays what do you have? Àbíṣe ọmọ òde mi kì í fi kò dùn. So fẹ́ni tẹ́ àwà yẹ ìyẹn ní ká wá ládé ẹ̀ ń wò yìí títí bí wò yìí tí a wà yìí bí àkókò tí a wà yìí we are contented with the little we have. You don't go no beyond our limits. That is just a contentment. Wà ná àwọn nǹkan tó jẹ́ kó sustain èyí. Because ẹsẹ̀ yìí tó bá ti yá ju ẹsẹ̀ yìí kú ló mú wá. You go step by step, clean and clear. And you must be honest. Nowadays, there's no honesty. There's no honesty nowadays. And of course of their back now, where Ọlọ́run ló ní lie, Ọlọ́run ló ní ọjọ́. But I think part of the ingredients of old age is contentment.
Àwa tá a wà nísàlẹ̀, a máa wí pé àwọn tó dìjọba mú, àwọn tó ní position báyìí, àwọn ni wọ́n bá yí. Corruption everybody as a teacher. Mo lè sọ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀rù. I spent 32 years before I retired volunteer. I had primary school, but it's young now. Mo had secondary school teacher here. Èmi náà dẹ̀ ṣọmọdé. Mo gbégbé sí ayé ọ̀dọ́. Mo ní ẹnu láti sọ nǹkan kan. This corruption àwọn tá à ń lò ní corruption everybody tó wà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. In my teaching secondary school in those days, a máa rí parents tó máa wá sí school. Mo fẹ́ rí math teacher, mo fẹ́ rí English teacher, kí ni mo fẹ́ ṣe? Mo máa ra nǹkan fún wa teacher, máa ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀, kó bá ṣe. Tẹ́ni bá jẹ owó ojúmọ́ àti mo máàkì GC, mo máàkì WAEC, mo mọ oríṣiríṣi tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ fún ṣe fẹ́ kí gbogbo. Èyí táwọn òbí jáǹtẹ̀ gan ó pọ̀ jù. Kò síbi kí ẹlòmíì bá dé báyìí, ó fi ìpín gbọ́dọ̀ báyìí, ó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe kankan kó o tó wọ. Ọmọ mi ò tiẹ̀ mọ̀ why am I going to school? Ṣé ìyá mi wọ́n lọ pé àbí bàbá? Nítorí pé bàbá ẹ̀dùn ló máa fa sápá ní. Títí dé yunifásitì, perhaps secondary school. Títí débẹ̀, ẹlòmíì ń rà á ní. Ṣé 5 ní ìpínlẹ̀? Ó lóye tó máa san fún 5, ó lóye tó máa san fún 5, olùkọ́ gbùgbù, secondary, ìlú kan tó wà. Everybody in Nigeria, bó bá lọ síbì kan, Vietnam tó ń ṣí kìíní pọ̀, ó ń retí pé kó kúrò ní ìkọ̀kan. Tó bá lọ sí hospital, tí o bá fẹ́ gbòòrò fáwọn èèyàn tó báyìí, tó bá 50 naira kí abẹ́ bọ́tù tó rí dání, tó nẹ́sì.
Abẹ́ pépà,
àbúkọ́ dẹ̀ lórí. Oríṣiríṣi ká má kàn máa bú pé ẹni tó wà ní àwọn yẹn tó ń ṣe àṣírò, àwa ládẹ̀ ń wọ́ṣìpù wọn. Mo lè jẹ́ kí máa ní ìgbé ẹ bá tún ní olówó yáǹkà dìbò ká máa ṣe bí ẹrú ká máa gbà àwọn yóò fi ìpè so gbogbo wa ni o kí ọmọ mi ò tó wọlé pérésì ẹ ti lọ bá náwó. Ní secondary school in my days as a teacher, àwọn tí wọ́n ti settle ara wọn bí wọ́n máa kówó tí hall kan. Wọ́n máa fún un question paper. Àwọn tí Guinea wà ní wá ẹni tí wọ́n jókòó ní àgbà paper. Nígbà tán bá ṣe fún àtẹni tó wá láti WAEC, àtẹni kìíní, àtẹni tó wá láti WAEC náà, ó ń di nǹkan sẹ́yìn bí ìtẹ̀ lọ́dún. Wọ́n ń sẹ́kìlẹ̀ láti nílé ìwọ àti ìgbà lọ́wọ́ onítàn kò ní kọrúkọ ẹ̀kú ìgbà tó bá dọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀ ṣe ló máa kọ́ sí. Àbí o fẹ́ wà admission fún ọmọ ìlú yunifásitì, mo bá ti bí lọ ibi tí inú ẹ̀ bá ṣá ti ga tàbí kìíní. Mo ṣèdí o sáfíìsì mọ́tò lecturer. Mo travel ra èyà tí ìpìwà ìyá tèyí wá ọmọ ìyá gbé owó kọ́ health course. Ní primary sí láti primary sí yẹn èèmọ̀ bá gbà wọ́n láyé ìkìlá tó bá bèèrè lọ́ọ̀ mi pé ṣe máa assist ọmọ ó dẹ̀ ní wà fún assist ọmọ mẹ́lọ. Oríṣiríṣi ìṣọ́ọ̀tì ló máa oríṣiríṣi ọ̀rọ̀ yìí. So corruption in everybody àti kó tó lè parẹ́ apẹ́. Ẹni tó bá lóò fẹ́ ṣe tó fẹ́ ṣẹ̀yà gbàgbà tó fẹ́ ṣe ìyẹn ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ lílẹ̀. Kì í dúró gbòǹgbò ìyẹn ìṣe.
That's committed.
Nígbà ẹ̀yìn
ẹ ṣe your grandma. Dádì ẹ̀rá kò pé ẹ̀.
Yes, so olórí alẹ́ dídí pé gbogbo nǹkan tó wà ní òde ní gbogbo bóde ẹ̀ ṣe rí inú pàápàá nípa old age. Ọlọ́run ló ní old age. Bọ̀tún tí a kàn rí tèmi kan tí a kàn notice ni pé kéèyàn bá ti kọjá yìí ẹ̀ tó ń ṣe kan ní normal bó ṣe yẹ kó jẹ́ lójú tó fi tí ò dẹ̀ ń ṣọ̀lẹ tó ń ṣe honestly pé Ọlọ́run ló lẹ̀mí ó ní èyí yẹ kí ó débi báyìí. Bọ̀tún tèmi kàn rí ni pé kéèyàn bá ṣe ojú kòkòrò tí ò yọjú sí nǹkan tí ojú yẹ ò yẹ kó yọjú sí wẹ̀ ìyókù kòkòrò tó lẹ̀ tó náà fún èyí. Ṣùgbọ́n ọmọ òde ní tí a ń rí yìí àìpé adẹ nígbà tí ọmọ 25 bá ti kọ́lé 5-6 irú iṣẹ́ wo ló ṣe at what age à ń rí ọmọ 15 tó ń pànìyàn torí owó yìí. So àna àwọn òbí náà gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ òbí ti ń ràn ọmọ yẹn lọ́wọ́ so ó jẹ́ kí nǹkan ó jẹ́ púpọ̀ dẹ́ ibi tí ó ti pẹ́ ìgbà tí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì tó gba school lọ missionary 1978 ni àwọn kan ti bẹ̀ sí yẹsẹ̀ torí àwọn missionary schools they have moral training in the school. Irú àárọ̀ báyìí tí ẹ bá wà ní line tí irun ẹ bá kún jù bẹ́ẹ̀ tí wọ́n bá fi pẹ́ńsù sí báyìí tó bá dúró tó máa lọ pọ́ọ̀tì irun yẹn ni kó o gbọ́dọ̀ gẹrun náà tó jẹ́ tó fi o máa wà neat tí wọ́n bá wọ ọwọ́ ẹ̀ báyìí tí o bá rí èékánná ẹ̀ tó bá gùn báyìí rí alẹ́ o máa lọ pọ́ọ̀tì ẹ̀. Is that available now? Ara àwọn nǹkan I'm saying there are modern something but that discipline is no longer there. Ẹ wo irú àwọn subjects irú religious studies tó ń kọ́nìyàn ní school wọ́n yọ kó bẹ́ẹ̀. Ìsọ̀pìsẹ̀ nọ́ọ̀sì ń jẹ́ kó wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ wo history wọ́n yọ history kó ní school kó ní subjects ọ̀fíìsẹ̀ nọ́ọ̀sì torí tẹ̀ láti ní segregate wọ́n ti gbà á. So nígbà tí wọ́n gba school lọ́wọ́ gbogbo àwọn missionaries àwọn wa create politics gbogbo nǹkan tó ọ̀dẹ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ nowadays politics lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀dí ń ṣe. Politics ó rí láì lérí religion and a tribe not minding the integrity. So nǹkan ti gbà really that is actually olú àkáǹtì fún oníkálukú pé àwọn kan fẹ́ lọ àwọn kan fẹ́ ṣe really ju ìyànjẹ́ ti pọ̀ jù àwọn tó fẹ́ lọ náà kì í ṣe pé wàhálà ò sí lọ́dọ̀ wọn. One of the ingredients of bíbí peaceful ni pé o mọ̀ wọ́n ara ẹ o má ṣe gbé ẹ lọ. That's all. That's what I can just say. Yeah, no, appreciate.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's been a wonderful time. It's been, a learning curve. Even for all of us in the studio, we've learned a lot, and we're sure that you have some lessons to pick as well. And you can see what they rounded off with is the fact that Bible says, godliness with contentment is a great gain. So in your marriage, be content with your spouse. Be content with what you have. Never compare yourselves with people you're seeing that you don't even know the source of what you're seeing them are. Try to be content with everything you owe, everything you have, things you think you want to achieve together as a couple. And try to be content with the children God has given to you. Be content with whatever they could get in their school, not going about being the person as a parent, sponsoring them to do things that are bad. Because just like Mama said, we have parents going into school, sponsoring things, giving, bribing. That's the word. They're bribing teachers so that their children will be able to, be ahead of other people. Be content. And that will be my final word to you again on this episode of Golden Couples. Thank you for joining us. God bless you. See you next time.